Constructing your life is about much more than just building a bank account. Each week, join real estate entrepreneur and mindset coach Austin Linney as he interviews guests who are constructing their dream lives and impacting the world around them on a daily basis. If you're an entrepreneur or wanting to start a business, or you just want to hear motivating stories of how others have overcome the odds, you are in the right place. And now for your host, Austin Linney.
Hello, everybody. This is Austin Linney. Welcome back to the Construct Your Life Friday Rant. What we're going to talk today about is passive-aggressive business behavior and how it doesn't do any good to act a certain way because all you're going to do is push somebody away. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of people in this business that act like they're better than you, or you think that they're better than you, or so on and so on. Like, hey, that social media influencer, like his life's perfect. Mine looks like shit compared to his. And so people act accordingly, right? You know, you asked to be on somebody's podcast and like nobody responds for 3 weeks. And then, you know, like, look, business gets done, or you do business with people that do business in the right way. And if you have this trait in you to hold things inside and for it to create where you're half hinting at something, it's going to lead to a lot of discourse, and it's going to lead to a lot of miscommunication. Okay? Because if you and your boss, or you and your spouse, or you and your partner, if you don't properly communicate what you need within, you become this passive aggressive person, nobody knows who the hell you are, or nobody cares to dive into that energy that you're putting out there. Like one of the quotes is George Bernard Shaw said, "The problem with communication is that you feel like communication has happened." Like that's the problem with communication. And these passive aggressive little jibs at people, and these quotations of like certain words and everything, like every word that you say carries weight. And if you are in the business of being upset with somebody else, right, for being in a job you hate, or being overweight, or being all that, your bullshit excuses and the way you feel about those people and your passive aggressive jaunts at them is really the fact that you're upset with your own life. And it sucks because it's so hard to see the forest through the trees. It's so hard to understand that those people aren't the problem. You're the fucking problem. And your little quibs and your little BS, it doesn't work. People can see through it. People that are enlightened and have the mindset are not going to put up with that behavior. And you're upset that your partner's not listening to you, or not doing what you want, or your boss doesn't listen to you. It's because you're not asking for what you want. You're passively aggressive. You know what I treat it as? It's like a boxer having on fucking oven mitts and just kind of lightly tapping your face. Dude, if you have a problem and you need something changed, just walk up and punch them in the fucking face with your words and ask what you want. This passive aggressive little jib, well, if I do this long enough, they're going to figure out what I mean. No, we're not. I'm not a fucking mind reader. So if you want what you want in life, you have to communicate properly, and you have to address issues in the moment. And I can see through all the way that you're acting, and I understand that you're really mad at yourself. And when you can come to that realization that you and you alone determine whether or not you're in a good mood, whether or not you work out, it's not the weather. It's not the weather. It's not the shoes you're wearing. It's not your spouse's problem. It's not your boss's problem. It's none of those fucking things. It's you. You're the fucking problem. And by you being passive aggressive and you hinting at things, you're going to stay exactly where you are. As my co-host on Brained Up would say, it's a universe of one. Everything stops and ends with your behavior. And when you continue to blame other people and external forces for the decisions and where you are in life, you're going to constantly be let down, and you're going to be right where you are. It's not acceptable. The behavior is not acceptable, especially from adults. And you think it's cute, and you blame other people, and you hint at things, and I see through all of it. And I refuse to be around people or do business with human beings that want to act like that. It's childish fucking behavior, and it's not acceptable. You're 40 fucking years old. Get your fucking life together. And your little digs and your little shit, it doesn't work here. Homie, don't play that. Call me Mutombo in the NBA. I'll block that shit all day. Because I refuse to play into that energy. And so I want to ask you a question. What passive aggressive BS are you hinting at your partner, at your business, with yourself? Stand firm in who you are and realize that the only person that can control how you act, feel, and think is you. And here's the rub. That's an amazing thing, because if you control how you act, feel, and think, then you can change. And it can start today. And how much beauty is in the fact that you can change it. Hope you got some value from this, guys. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to Construct Your Life with Austin Linney. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and pay it forward by sharing with a friend. Most importantly, take this opportunity to start constructing your life by taking immediate action on what you learned. For show notes, resources, and more information on one-on-one coaching with Austin, visit constructyourlifepodcast.com.